Why don't they have cat teeth, but they have canine teeth?
Those are
Or
words. Why don't they
That's
have
the same
cat
That's the
teeth?
kind of day that we're having today. Oh,
Yeah.
that's
It's
fine.
gonna have to be because that's all
I'm
I have
sorry.
in for.
Can I get a repeat from Mira?
I said that's the kind of day I'm going to have today.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No, cat teeth.
I rolled a 6.
No, I said cat
what?
teeth.
I know.
Canine teeth.
I didn't
I rolled-
didn't hear day. I heard gay. And I was like, what?
Oh.
What?
Oh, well,
a gay day.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
That's the kind of gay I'm gonna have today.
can I
What?
tell everyone a story from when I was little and learned the word gay for the first time?
Is now the time for
Please.
that?
Yes.
It's not
Okay.
a bad use of it. It's not a bad use of it. I swear to God, it's actually a wholesome story.
Okay, all right. I'm
Mira can't hear
alive,
the
so I'm
other
just,
Celtic says.
Apparently, yeah, you're
I
not broadcasting us on your stream.
There, they can hear you guys now.
Alright.
I fixed it. Anyways, so it was like the 3rd grade, and we were learning new words. And one of the words they were teaching us was gay. And it was, to be happy. So for
Mhm.
2-3 years after learning this word, I would go, like when I was happy, I would go up to people and say, I'm gay.
Oh boy.
Huh.
Which apparently I ran into a lot of innocent people too, because they're like, oh, I know what that means too. That means you're happy. It wasn't until I went to the South that it became a problem.
Yeah, that
Wow.
makes sense.
Yeah.
That checks out.
So,
I
like I said,
accidentally
it's actually,
discovered
like I said, it's actually a wholesome story.
I accidentally discovered what the middle finger meant in like 4th grade.
Damn.
The principal had to sit down with me, and I'm just sitting over here like, what?
What did I
I'm sorry. What'd I do?
Mira, check your sound.
What?
Yeah, she already
She
fixed
already
it.
fixed it.
Oh, did she? Okay,
I
okay.
fixed it.
Yeah, that was like
yes.
2 minutes ago.
Okay, well, short attention span. Thank you.
Before I even started my story, sir, I went, okay, they can hear you now. Anyway.
Yes.
I listen so well.
Yes. So, but yeah, it was just one of those words that I didn't know what the slang version meant until later.
Yeah.
And that became a problem.
Yeah, that
But,
yeah,
Joey, I had a similar situation with the middle finger thing, but it wasn't like a teacher situation. It was literally me playing with the flexibility of my fingers, just like as one does, like they're trying to bend your fingers in weird positions and stuff. And I figure out a way, I'm like, hey mom, look what I can do. Flipped off my
Jeez.
mom. And she's like, don't do that. And I'm like, why? She's like, it's a bad sign. I'm like, what does it mean? She's like, it's very rude. Don't do it. I'm like, oh, okay, Mom.
Core memory just fucking unlocked. I remember people kept continuously telling me it means
Core
flip
memory.
you, and I'm sitting here like, why is that bad?
Somebody wants to do a flip?
What does that mean?
seems pretty cool to me.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
what? I don't get it.
Also, Joey, to confirm, it's 19. My passive is 19.
Ah,
Oh, the camera's disappearing. Why
Interesting.
do the cameras keep disappearing? Anyways, I'm ready to go. That's my
Do a
story of the week.
backflip. Sorry. Anyway.
I feel like everyone's sound is okay so far. As far as I
Yeah.
can
Okay, good, good.
Yeah,
no.
Glad
Ah.
to hear it. Glad to hear it.
that worked perfectly.
I hope
Anyways.
everyone
Except for Technos'
enjoys.
thing just buffered for me, but otherwise,
I hope everyone on my stream enjoys the chibis. I worked very hard on them.
they're beautiful chibis.
They are
so
nice.
Very cute.
I
Absolutely.
enjoy much cute.
Much chibi.
Much chibi. I'll post them on my
I
Discord
like all the art of
now.
Darosta. All of it.
Ba, 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 ba.
Alrighty.
Alrighty, indeed.
So,
Thank you, Celtic.
last
So.
session, not much was accomplished.
Well,
What do you mean?
We started out with some pranks back and forth between members of the party
Mm-hmm.
using
Magic.
very powerful magic to do it.
Yeah, an obvious good use of magic that's powerful.
Uh-huh. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
You can't tell me that if you had that much power, you wouldn't flippantly use some spells here and there.
Yeah.
And then there was a summon of a griffin,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
and there's some exasperated guards because
Yep.
nothing is ever normal when you guys come into town.
Nope.
You're right.
Why would it be normal? Why would
Rude.
we ever be
Um,
normal?
And then a lot of shopping.
We went
Oh,
shopping
Ended
for
with
the streams to
shopping.
know,
And then
and
shopping
we're
lasted
leaving
all week
shopping
long.
now.
Yep. They made a spreadsheet.
We have done
shopping
shopping
is
on
done.
camera.
Money is spent.
Yep.
We're so powerful now.
We shopped efficiently.
We got a lot of goodies. I have a
upgrade.
better non-conjured
Yes.
weapon now that I might actually use.
I have.
Guys, I even bought a cat.
Wow.
All right, so I'm going to spend the
Meow.
next 2 hours shopping just for my. No, I'm kidding.
I think the party would kill you at that point.
I would kill me.
Anyways, we
Um,
leave the shopping.
Yes.
Yes.
We're yes.
She goes, walk out of there. Now that everybody's learned that this party sheet exists with your fund and all of those things. I did put Vasilka in there simply so that I can have her passives and such in there for if I
Cool.
ever
Fair.
need them. It's just a blank character sheet with her basic stats and passives in it, just for ease of use for my sake. And I mean, I guess all of your guys' sakes too, but more so mine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We're an afterthought. I get it.
Mhm.
So it is now. Let's see. You guys got here toward the evening.
Let's go sleep.
I'm just surprised shops were even open at that point of the evening.
Yeah.
Well, it would have been
So-
right, but it would have been pretty much just before they were.
They're like about to close the doors. We're like, wait, no.
Pretty much.
Don't
It
close
is
it.
now.
We have so much shit.
Yeah, it is now around 8 or 9 o'clock at night.
Fun.
By the time you guys get done with all of your shopping, shop was open for a couple extra hours while everybody perused and did their looking.
And I persuaded them to give us a discount. I'm an asshole.
I mean, you
You are a
persuaded a
cat.
discount and they made like 7,000 gold. I think they're okay with the exchange.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, for
so
the streams to know, we spent like a total of like 7,500 on this shopping trip. So
Something like that.
we needed stuff.
we needed stuff.
And now
Yeah.
we have it.
We
Okay.
go to Blue Water Inn.
We have so many
Question mark?
scented candles.
We do.
Drosta has so many candles. We never have to worry about candles anymore, do we?
Never
For
again.
now.
For now.
Yeah, for now.
all right. Yep, you guys make your way back to the inn.
Mm.
Instead of grabbing your token, I grabbed the whole map. The other two were ravens that I always forget their names, even though I named them myself.
They're your characters.
I
They
know,
should be
and
in
I
your
keep forgetting their
notes.
names. You would think I would
Come up
remember
with a new
them.
name.
You should write them down, maybe.
They are my written down.
They're written down in my notes somewhere.
Hmm.
Have a new name every time you.
But They're the ones currently running the inn at this time of night. The family has retired to their bedrooms for the evening. The inn is not super busy. There's some people here and there. People going about kind of having some evening drinks. Things are starting to wind down as you come into the tavern.
Wonderful.
I'm gonna put the map on here because I don't get to use this map very often, and I want to use it.
Yeah, fair.
Hey,
Yeah.
True.
More than fair.
we've seen it once.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I don't get to use it, and I want to use it more because
It's also been because we haven't been here in a while.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a little bit. Yeah.
also true.
You know, guys, I think we should return to Barovia Village.
Oh, you're right.
Honestly,
I
we
do
have
miss
not been
it.
back in a while, and it's a bit concerning that we do not know what's happening there.
True. Anything could be happening.
But probably should be able to stop by that castle first because we're supposed to be going there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we kind of have a volunteer, but we cannot refuse it type of situation.
Ah, voluntold.
Last-
Yes.
Yes,
The
that's
last time that we put it off, he kind of sent an escort.
And I'd
Yes.
rather not go through that carriage situation again if we can help it. It was uncomfortable.
Yeah, you have the point. Well, shall we get our rooms and bed down? Actually,
who's at
what,
the
what
bar?
time
Sure.
is it?
Yeah, where's the bartender?
Who's the person
I'm-
in charge? Where's our family friends here?
I'm
Yeah.
getting them.
They're asleep.
Mm. It's so
They're
empty.
asleep. Yeah.
Oh god, everyone in this village is dead.
Oh man.
Damn.
No.
Anyways.
Oh my god, you guys see all of that cheese in the pack? Look at that cheese. Look at that.
You should do a cheese heist.
It's so much cheese.
Ooh, a cheese heist.
I want to make one thing aware to everyone. Zila also has a pair of black gloves on. Just as a note.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay, yeah.
You can't really see it with my model, and my chibi doesn't have the black gloves on. Take whatever you want from it.
Hmm.
But now we know.
But now you know, because it's like that was a personal purchase that I made on the side to go. So I'm like, how much for a pair of black gloves? And he's like, 5 gold. Deal.
Yeah, bitch.
I have
No, they're
an
good.
I think I understand why.
Yeah, it's kind of easy to surmise.
Maybe we
Hey,
should get to
Dorosta.
tape.
Mm-hmm.
You are feeling okay,
Yeah.
right? We just
Yes,
bought
I'm
you a
feeling
bunch of
pretty
those
good right now.
candles. So-
I did okay because I was able to get the ritual done, I think, this morning.
Okay.
So we're okay for now. But now that I have real candles again, should be good.
That's good to know.
They're behind the bar now.
Look, there they are.
Aha! There they
Ah,
are.
There they are.
Ping.
Oh,
Ping.
People, yeah, I was looking for tokens too.
Yeah.
What time is it ish, DM?
It's
you said,
about
but, like,
9. By the time you get back up here, it's probably about 9:30.
I suppose we could get some quick dinner and then go to sleep.
Not quite
We
the
haven't
time.
eaten.
Yes.
Zila's not the one to approach people. I'm sorry. I'm gonna wait.
I was already going to walk up. I was looking at my notes for stuff and I got distracted. Okay.
Yup. Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah. Let me go up here. There we go.
Hey.
Hello,
I got the
friends.
NPCs.
Hello.
Hello.
It's
Good
been
evening.
a while.
It has. I was beginning to wonder where you all were.
Yeah.
We went way far away and we came
Here
back.
and there.
Several places.
But
Fair enough.
we're here now, and
But did somebody tell you about a certain other seed getting delivered by chance? Maybe?
Hmm.
it's in transit.
Not that I know of, but you know,
Well, it's
We
probably
managed-
arrived by
it may
now.
take a minute, couple
Sure,
of
but
days.
word takes time.
Birds do take
We
time
managed to
travel. Yes.
recover one of the seeds and sent it back to the winery.
Oh, that is fantastic. Which one?
Yes.
The
We found it in the swampy area.
one over near the Bogs of
The
Baraz.
box.
That one, the bogs, yes.
You bunch of crazier than I thought you all were.
Yeah, tell me about it.
People
Yeah.
keep saying that to us.
As if you think we weren't crazy before? I mean,
You know, I think that kind of crazy deserves a drink on the house.
we already get
You all
several drinks on the
sure.
house.
You know what? Sure.
Cool. No persuasion, auto success. Let's go.
Limit her to
You
one.
already get it on the house. You guys live here for free because
Yeah, like
of
we,
the-
we
Yeah, we
don't pay to
do.
live here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do live here for free,
But
don't
that's why
we?
he's like, you know what? Nope. Just nope. There you go. We're just gonna let it go. So you
will-
managed to get the seed. How?
Persuasion.
Sheer determination.
I think Mikael should tell it in story form.
Ah,
Sure.
that's a great idea.
I mean, Mikhail does tell good stories.
He tells great stories.
It's just a dark and stormy night. No, that's lame.
It was dark though.
It was dark.
was
it's all
dark.
Yeah, yeah.
I will weave.
Yeah.
that too.
For something like this, since you're not really trying to necessarily like you're not trying to sway people or anything like that.
I want to
I'm
impress
just gonna
them.
let it Okay. All right.
This was a good
Yeah. No,
roll.
they're
That's a good
they're very
roll.
convinced.
Look
Yeah.
at you.
They
I'm
are
good
very
at this,
convinced with
actually.
your retelling of the story.
Nice.
I
Very nice.
gracefully leave out how frequently Harrigan got fucking my eye.
Harrigan
I
mysteriously
hope you
wasn't
talked a lot
mentioned
about
very
how I was in the
much.
bathtub full of blood at least
Yeah,
twice
Harrigan
in the
gets-
whole
yeah.
endeavor. Yeah.
You're epically covered in blood of your enemies. Harrigan is bravely
goats.
fighting off vines, preventing them
Oh,
from attacking
yes.
us. You know,
100%.
it's
Yeah.
zhuzhed
With a
up,
22,
punched up
they
a
don't
bit.
I will roll, but they've got a nat 20 to be able to see through this. Yeah, no, they believe you hook, line, and sinker.
It's all true. What
That
do you
sounds
mean?
like a nat one.
It's
No, it's a
100%
2,
true.
but
It was
it may
a
as
two,
well.
okay.
Close.
A natural
It's
two,
an
very
enhancing
close.
the truth. It's you know.
Yeah, and they don't have, they're not insightful people. They have just barely above commoner stats. They're like level 2. They're
Well-
not powerful. That
Zilla
is
swirls.
crazy.
Zilla swirls.
Sorry.
Zilla swirls her drink contemplatively as Mikhail's telling the story. That's all I wanted to say.
The rest is like helping. She's like, yeah, that happened. Yeah, and listen. She's here for it.
That is, you know, I don't know. I don't even know what to think at this point. I don't know whether to cheer and applaud you for your bravery or call you all idiots.
Oh, it was
A
not
little
very
bit of
smart,
both.
but we wanted to do it.
That is the
I-
best reason to do anything.
I can't.
But
Can't
both
even.
would be applicable. Go ahead if you want to.
It will be justified.
No, it's a figure of speech. So now what? Now what are you all going to go do?
Isn't that the question?
Hmm.
Yeah.
We'll first sleep in a bed,
That would be nice.
not in water.
No, I do imagine that it would probably be nice. For sure.
I did leave
yeah.
out how soggy everyone's boots were.
Very sucky.
I
You know,
think that's assumed.
probably for the best. And nobody likes soggy boots.
Doesn't make for a good story.
No, not particularly. So unless there's anything else you guys want to do with this, they'll make small chit chat with you guys. As you guys are
No, my purpose
sitting
was to
here
tell them we
eating
got the
food,
seed,
but
so purpose achieved. Yeah.
fair enough.
And also
Yeah.
story time.
So, you guys can kind of head off to bed when you feel that the time is right and you've had your fill and your drink. You can begin to, make your way back upstairs to your
I wanted
rooms.
to
There
be-
is no upstairs to this map.
I want it to be known Zila has 3 drinks.
I want it to be known.
Excellent.
Okay.
Zophie drinks until Zila cuts her off.
Zila cut you
Roll
off at
Constitution.
1.
No,
Zila cut you off at
no,
1.
No.
Yeah, she legitimately said to the bartender, limit her 1. She remembers
Get
last
one.
time.
Okay. Zophie's gonna fight for more than 1 drink.
Persuasion. I have a set DC in my head.
Fine.
25.
That's perception, my bad. That should be a 12.
You just barely made it.
Let's
It was the 12 that I
go.
had in my head. Go ahead, have another drink.
Make another DC for 3 drinks.
Okay, yeah, roll again.
I get 3
Fuck.
drinks.
Probably because Zila's drinking with you. Roll another one for a further drink.
Cool, it's at disadvantage. Jesus.
Okay, yeah, she cuts you off.
I get a 4th, and then you realize you made a mistake.
Yeah, okay, and you need a constitution save from both of
Yeah.
us? Alright,
If you're
cool.
if you're gonna drink that much, because
Oh,
this
yeah.
is this is wine.
Good,
Let's go.
good.
There's my low roll.
Ah, awesome.
Yeah, this is fine.
Incredible.
Wonderful.
Yep.
Zayla
Yep.
starts to feel a
Is
little
there-
tipsy, and then she cuts herself off. Which tipsy
I'm
with a
just gonna-
slime is weird. I just want to say that do we have advantage on this?
Yeah, is it technically a poison?
Not by raw. It's not.
Okay.
I mean, drink enough
Not
alcohol, it does
bloodless.
become
Is it,
poison.
though?
Just saying.
Yes, but not in D&D world terms.
It's not like
We're just gonna
Great.
do
Okay.
that. How much does anybody else drink?
I just want to
yeah.
say Zila would stop herself when she feels tipsy, man.
2. I want 2.
2. Okay. Go ahead and roll con. It's gonna be a pretty low DC for 2.
Need my character sheet. Okay.
Oh shit.
A save or a check?
Safe.
Yeah, is Irina drinking with us too? Like, come on.
17. All right, she's good. Irina will probably
wants to.
have. She'll probably do 2. She's good.
I
Harrigan, you
imagine the
drinking
fighter
any?
is good with con.
Yeah.
Can I convince them to just give me a bottle?
You can
Like a
you
whole
can
bottle?
certainly roll a persuasion.
Guidance.
Of course.
I'm gonna need it.
That's persuasion, sir.
Yeah, that's what it was, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, he was trying to persuade to just give him a whole bottle.
Oh, got it.
I'll
Okay,
take
sorry.
that thing pretty much.
So yeah, no, with a 20, yeah, they would give you a bottle. Are you drinking the whole bottle?
I take light sips.
He's drinking the whole bottle
Just no, I'm just taking light sips. Just
until the bottle's
Yeah.
empty.
no, I'm just taking light sips. I swear to God. I know I'm smiling and
Harrigan
like
just wants a bottle of alcohol for later.
I just want it. I
I mean, technically,
for the
Zila
road.
has a bottle of wine with her still too.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
there's
shit,
nothing
I
that says that you
do.
can't.
I'm just gonna put this at 2. That's what I'm gonna do. Shit, that's the same. Thank you.
And then yeah, no, that would. All right, so yes, head off back upstairs to your guys' rooms.
Mhm.
To rest for the night in a very comfortable to you accommodations after having slept on the hard ground for the last while
Yay.
between the cold and the obsidian stone floors and then the cold again and the wet. These beds are the most comfortable things you've ever slept in.
Yeah, that sounds about
And,
right.
Yeah. You guys wake up the next morning. Not that.
Not double drunk.
Before we
Morning
wake up.
drunk.
Morning
Um,
drunk. Hangover, great.
What's the room situation we're looking at, guys? Are we all getting
I
private
mean,
rooms?
I feel like we've had
They
two
only
rooms.
have a couple of rooms. It's not a
Ah.
big inn.
I
the
see.
From what I remember, it's 2 rooms and it's been divided up. Zila, Zophie, Irina, Vasilka, and then the other room was DeRosa, Mikhail, and Harrigan. Am I correct with that, guys?
I think
I feel
Irina
like
was in
that's
the
accurate.
room too.
Irina's within. The NPCs are split.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
I thought someone was.
I thought I was
All
with the
right.
slimes as well. I thought I was with both.
So Mikhail and Harrigan have had a private room this whole time.
I think there's usually someone else with us.
Irina is in
Yeah.
that room.
At least one of the
Okay,
NPCs.
there we go. That's the split. That's the split.
That seems to.
That's the split. Okay.
Maybe? Yeah, that no.
Yeah,
that,
it's
that checks out.
Mikhail, Harrigan, Irina, and then when Esmeralda was here, she stayed in that room as well.
Esmeralda was with us.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
that's right.
She was the 4th in that
Yeah.
room.
Gotcha.
Because it would be crazy to be 4
Esmeralda.
too.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that one.
Hi, Nail.
Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, she
Yeah, so-
abandoned us. She doesn't love us anymore.
So we all like get up to our rooms and we're kind of settling down. Hey, Idina, do you mind stepping out, maybe joining the others for a bit?
Roll whether persuasion or deception, whatever you want to do. Roll a d20, add whatever bonus you want.
Megan. Megan,
I
Don't tell me,
actually,
just
I don't
whatever.
think that matters. Hold on. No,
Yeah,
it really doesn't.
Okay, don't tell me which one you're rolling. Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it could be a deception.
Yeah,
It could be a
slide up
persuasion. It really doesn't
sheets.
matter.
Okay.
mm,
She's gonna look and do the like. I'll be back, and just walk out.
We'll come get you.
will you?
Let me see. What kind of a mood is Irina in right now? Let's see. Let's roll.
Oh God.
Oh my god.
She's had a couple drinks. She's not drunk, but she's had a couple drinks.
Mhm.
When you say she's gonna get you, she'll over her shoulder go, I'll just count to 60 and I'll come back. It'll be fine. And then walk away.
16
Yeah.
minutes?
6D, as in seconds, as in
That's
a
not very
minute.
long.
It's not
She's making
long.
a joke about what's going to happen and that she only needs 60 seconds to be out of the room.
Oh.
Wow.
Usually,
Oh my god.
usually people say like 2 minutes or something. That's why.
She's incredibly naive.
Mira,
She
Mira,
thinks
you
that it's a
deserve
great-
this.
I mean, this is
Joke.
also like a werewolf person and a rabbit person, so who knows?
I love it. Anyways, the crew
Yeah.
jokes start here first.
Listen, she said 2 drinks. She doesn't drink that often with you guys. Last time she did, she got flat out drunk and was passed out.
Anyways. You two are
Anyways.
alone.
Anyways.
So, I'm assuming there's at least some kind of table or something. Maybe.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
There's like a desk.
Cool. Yeah. Is it just like a one seat, like up against the wall desk?
I mean, it's like up against, like you can move it and have extra room around it. Like it's more like,
Yeah, it was Arena,
It's like a-
Mikael, Harrigan, and Esmeralda. That was the room. Yeah.
That's
No.
yeah,
That was the missing piece.
like it has room for multiple people to sit at.
Okay,
Mm.
cool. I walk over there. I pull out of just a random like bag that I have at my hip. The one that like, you know, is on my model. Yeah, that one. Yeah. I pull out of it a bag of holding. I
Hang
reach
up,
in.
okay.
Well, you know, I had some gold left over, and I thought, you know, it'd be kind of handy. I don't know. Don't tell anyone. Anyway, I reach in, I pull out the 3 candles. Druidcraft. I reach in, I pull out a bottle of wine, and I reach in, and a whole like 2 legs of like probably some kind of deer. And you know, I didn't really think about the plates. You might want to just take this one here.
What? Okay.
So figured whether it was because of magic or not, the cards are on the table, and I didn't really want to travel on the road with that sitting just untouched. So I thought I would put something together to work this out, but I was gonna work on this before it happened, but then it happened, so I kind of rushed it a little bit. It was gonna be nicer, but
This is very nice. I didn't earlier. I didn't mean. It just didn't seem like you. Was all. It wasn't. Didn't seem like you meant to say it. But it wasn't that I didn't like to hear it.
I mean, it's not that I never wanted to say it. I just, you're right. I didn't want to say it at that time, and
It was just awkward timing.
It really was, and I'm sorry for that. Okay, listen, I blame Sophie.
I also blame Sophie.
How could you?
Man, no. Sophie is innocent of all crimes.
I can't believe this.
Innocence of all crimes, as she's scribbling all of this down if she could.
She's not. She is
Not here.
She is knocked out on
Uh-huh.
the bed probably right now. If we're drunk.
Yeah. You know, it was easier to say it when I was charmed, but you know, I'm surprised you were able to read that and realize it wasn't necessarily all me that was speaking, but when it was said, it wasn't falsified or anything like that. It was the truth, and I meant it. And God, I'm not really great with this sort of thing. I don't know if you realize this yet, but
I don't know if you've noticed. I'm not either. Can I kiss you?
he doesn't even respond. He just leads in. Well, it's more like a tippy toe.
He leans upwards.
Make yourself taller.
Oh.
Huzzah.
God, what creature have I created? Imagine a fucking bunny man kiss. Ew.
I have been trying to not imagine it for a long time.
I'm sorry.
It has been on my mind.
I mean, I kissed a dragonborn, so.
Listen, you just can't think about it too
That
hard.
is true. It's very similar probably to like
Yeah.
any kind of other race person. Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
You know.
D&D
Yeah.
races. It's weird.
Yeah. I can't let this stay on my mind. Oh my god.
Uh, oh my god. I feel the same way if it wasn't obvious.
I'm glad to hear that. I truly am. Oh my god, yeah. I just want you to know, I'm not really sure what meat this is, but I'm pretty sure it's not wolf, so at least there's that.
Fine with
And
pretty much
certainly
anything.
not rabbit. This thing is way too big. I mean,
Habit would also be weird. No.
no.
Okay. Something to think about.
Shush,
No.
10. I'm reading your mind.
Come on.
Rude. You're not here.
Unfortunate.
If I may summarize, we enjoy our nice little private
nice
dinner.
Dinner.
Yes. And eventually, maybe remember to invite Irina back.
Eventually, Irina comes back, presumably.
She's not gonna come back
She
till
was
you
just
invite her.
standing outside the door
Yeah.
listening the whole time or something.
I prefer to think it's a thing for Harrigan where it's like, oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh shit.
Sounds like a Joey thing, actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
For real.
That eye roll.
You see, do you go get Irina after a while?
Eventually.
Or do you just forget about her? I don't care which way, I just want to know.
Does Johann and Sebastian sound familiar?
Eventually,
Yes! That does sound
Honest.
familiar.
Wow, what a nat 20.
Yeah.
Mikhail doesn't want any misunderstandings right now.
That was a good check. Dang, look at you go.
Oh, I
That
put all
was
the
fine.
shit back in my bag of holding too.
That's fucking sick.
All right, so you go get her.
Yeah, eventually Mikhail goes and gets her. Oh, hey, Arena.
Yay!
She is standing right outside the door.
You're right there. Hi.
Hello.
Amazing.
Were you just standing out there the whole time?
No, of course not. I know nothing.
Wow.
Roll that at disadvantage, man.
She rolled really high on her stealth check.
Yeah, roll that deception
God damn
at
it.
About her
disadvantage
deception
with
check.
that explanation. No, I wasn't listening the whole time. That's disadvantage, man.
I would never.
I would never do that.
I would never do that. There it is.
Yeah, neither of you believe her.
You know I don't
You
care.
know, before I agreed to the disadvantage part, she had nat 20'd it.
Too bad.
Too bad. The way you explained that was definitely a disadvantage
have-
roll, man.
She was
Lady
right
Yeah.
there at the door.
She totally wasn't just sitting outside the door listening to the whole conversation.
Well,
And this is why we love Irina.
So
I
fuck
thought
you
about
and your
having like
race,
the comedic,
Mira.
like you open the door and she
I
like
got
falls
there.
in having listened to it.
I still won the race.
I didn't know it was a raise.
I still beat you.
All right.
And yeah, don't think
So-
too hard about the race kissing thing because you'll just go in like circles,
No,
man.
nah. I've already
We're not
settled in
thinking
my
about it.
mind.
They're
it's
two
it's
people.
just
They
a
just
big
look a little weird.
mustache
Yeah.
and a beard.
Yeah.
It's really bushy. That's all it is.
Hair. No. Not thinking about
Alright.
it. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys everybody eventually settles in for the night. And
Any
You
RP in
managed
the
to-
other room? Any RP
managed to all
from the
get
other room?
in-
Okay.
managed to get a night's rest. You all wake up in the morning. Sophie and Zila got a bit of a
I use my new
hangover.
candles and they're really pretty.
Yep.
Yay!
Yay.
New candles are used.
Oh, obviously
Yeah.
spending the time to attune to the new stuff.
I would assume we did that already.
Yay!
That.
Yeah. So me
Oh yeah, that could be part of like this the morning
Yeah.
Megan,
breakfast attunement.
Mhm.
have you attuned to the amulet of Ravenkind?
I would do so, yes.
I thought you
Okay.
I thought you were already attuned
I
because
had
that was like
not, because we had
I
just
thought it was
gotten
an instant attunement thing for
It
the
is
fight.
not.
Mm-mm. I did
Huh,
not have
well-
it during that fight.
You didn't? I thought you were the one that grabbed it from Okay, never
I
mind.
had
Anyways.
it in my possession. I have not
Okay.
been attuned to it.
Okay.
I'm like holding it, but I will attune
Yeah.
to it.
So,
It seems nice.
I believe I have already showed you what the picture looks like. So, I will now identify it in your inventory
Hooray!
and what it can do.
Not that you're aware from your campaign.
I've never heard of this item before.
Yeah, there is no war in
It's a-
Bossing Say.
There is no war.
It is a
in Boxing
very
Say.
nice
But to be fair,
piece of
I don't-
equipment.
did you guys even get it? I don't think you did.
That is a question for D. I wasn't there.
What?
I don't think you guys even got the holy symbol of Ravenkind.
No, we did not.
Not a cleric or paladin among them. So
Damn,
Yeah.
that's
sort of
crazy.
useless.
It is specifically attuned by a cleric or paladin.
No, we got the other stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, you
now
got
we
the
got
other
both.
stuff.
Or a high-level
Anyway.
artificer that can ignore that.
That's true. That is true.
Well,
Point being.
Yes, that is in
We forgot about
thing as
Basilka,
well,
so
but-
oops.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh shit.
specifically,
I
though, it
know.
calls out.
Yeah, it's fucking sick nasty.
All right. So, you guys start off your day here.
Mhm.
Have
Thank
your long rest.
Indeed.
And let's see. Gonna bring up my
In the
other sheet
morning.
here.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, just looking at this item very quickly. Can I just be like, hey, Herigen, can I just test something really quickly with this new crazy necklace?
How crazy.
That should be fine, but I want to
Okay.
make sure. Okay.
Sure.
I'm gonna flare it.
Uh-huh. Is it for
Herigen
the
okay?
Mm-hmm.
first one?
Yep.
So, Herigen,
Oh boy.
with advantage, make a
Yeah.
wisdom save.
Fuck.
Could I choose to fail it?
I don't want you to choose to fail.
You can, sure.
Oh god. Yeah, never mind.
not gonna kill
Advantage.
you.
It's not like
just-
damaging in any way.
It's not damage. It's just
You're fine.
okay, you're fine.
Okay.
But I can
yeah.
tell it affects him.
Yes, but it does
he
not
persists.
affect him as strong. It's not as likely to affect him.
Okay. Ooh, that's bad. Okay.
It
This
was
thing
that.
it hurts vampires. And I was sort of hoping that you wouldn't count.
Oh.
But you do a little bit, it seems like.
Well, and he like reveals the fangs. Yeah, I suppose.
I was hoping maybe it wouldn't.
Uh,
Anyway, be careful because I think that will paralyze you.
Mm.
You are
Oh.
affected by it. That would suck.
Huh. Is
Yeah.
this a thing I should stand away from you when there's a fight?
Like perhaps if we are fighting a lot of vampires, be like more than 30 feet away from me.
Understood. Will
Is
do.
maybe an idea.
Or at least away
Gotcha.
from the vampires that are 30 feet away. You know?
Yeah. Well, it originates with me. Within
Yes.
30 feet of the holy symbol. Yeah. So it's
Ah.
like an aura around me. Anyway. I just needed to know.
I mean,
Yeah.
that is a
My
good test.
boyfriend.
That is
Yeah.
a good test.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, if worse comes to worse and you need to use it because we're literally being overrun, do it.
It's one of those things where mechanically it's not a super high DC, especially for a druid to try to pass.
I do advantage. So I'm
And you have
Yeah, but
advantage.
anyone
Terribly
can roll
worried
double
about it.
ones, man.
Uh,
Anyone
correct.
can roll double ones. I've had
Correct.
it happen to me. It sucks.
I'm
Yeah,
also
I'm
not
not saying it's
I
proficient
just
in
wanted
impossible.
wisdom
to
saves.
figure out how that would work. Not in the
Yeah.
heat of battle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now the
So-
the second thing will not affect him because he's not classified as that.
Okay, that makes sense. Thank you.
He is still classified humanoid.
Logical. Well, I don't have that second thing anyway. So
Well, currently.
I don't.
Doesn't mean that
Am
you
I
can't.
gonna get it?
I don't know what your plan is to do.
I'm not planning on it.
Well, then no, you don't. I guess. Then no.
Hmm.
It won't matter anyway.
We'll see. Anything could happen. Yeah, maybe.
Yep. And as you're all kind of getting ready, Herigen, you're meditating on your things.
Mm-hmm.
And as
I check
you all
my
kind of
book.
go, nothing new.
Great. Okay, just I'm keeping tabs on it every so often.
Yep. As you are kind of cleaning up and everything, Herigen, as you kind of like wash your face and wipe your face, you look kind of in the mirror. Your eyes return to normal.
I have to update
Oh
the chibi.
no. Oh no,
It
my
was so
true
pretty while it lasted.
sight.
I have to update the chibi.
Yeah.
No.
as the
Honestly.
dark gift fades.
Ah,
Wow, beautiful timing.
Such
Aw,
such
man.
wonderful timing. I love it.
I'm sorry about the dream.
I am
All good
sorry, Mira. I
things
didn't
must
know you
come
were
to
going to
an
draw
end.
them, or I could have given you the heads up. I apologize.
It's alright. It's fine. It's an easy
it was-
change.
I had
It's
I had a
fine.
counter.
No,
It's
keep
an
them. They're
easy
pretty.
change.
It's a legacy.
I mean, yeah, you can
Keep it
keep
there.
them. But yeah. No, I had literally had a timer of every day I was adding to until he
It's a
reached
certain
the
number
time
of
limit.
days. Mhm.
damn
Alright, where's
it.
Harrigan? There he is. Alright, buddy. I got you. I'll fix
Your other
it.
thing.
Alright.
Um,
I'm gonna miss that
Mhm.
true sight.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Mhm.
It was nice while it
That was
lasted.
really helpful, actually.
yep. But you know what doesn't fade?
Nah,
Your
really?
flaw. Mhm.
No, for
Really? What?
The flaw specifically listed as permanent in regard to
That's
the curse.
crazy.
Oh,
Wait,
shit.
The timing
Come
effects.
on.
I didn't know that. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Your eyes stay.
No, that's not the
But
flaw.
you say depresso.
He says-
Oh.
Yeah. So his eyes fade and he loses true sight, but the flaw that he gained from it is permanent.
Oh.
Ew.
How permanent are we talking?
I mean, if you can find an RP way to be able to overcome the flaw, I will allow it. But it is mechanically, unfortunately, that's not something that is feasible.
Alright, yeah, we just need a wish, you know?
Yeah.
Got it. I'll speed run.
It's a good
getting
idea.
Remove curse. Don't worry.
Great Restoration is a
guys.
good idea, but
Mhm.
unfortunately not.
I don't think remove curse is gonna cover it. If greater
The power of
restoration
love could
doesn't,
cover it.
that's what I thought it was. To be honest, I didn't even think it was the days thing. God damn it!
That's why I was
Okay.
like, wow, what beautiful timing for his depression to go.
See, I have an idea,
Oh, I'm
but
just more sad.
well, no. I have an idea, but the DM needs me to allow to try to cast it out. I need to be able to make a caster check with this to use it in an unintended way. Modify memory.
Oh.
Are you trying to modify the fact that that happened?
I think he's trying to change the way that he's thinking.
Yeah, it would be risky.
Hmm.
It would be risky because it could go bad because I'm using the spell outside the way it's meant to be.
Take a
Yeah,
take a
but-
guidance.
But with a check, I would allow it.
Okay, I have a different spell for today because I promised Arosta as soon as we got back to town that I would legend lore to learn more about this thing.
Yes, you did promise me that. Mhm.
So I think that's gonna be the morning. But this
Let's all
is
go to a nice little room and we'll just go legend all real quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we are in a room right now.
yeah.
Well, we came into your room or vice versa. Whatever. Wrong had the same room. Yes. Sure.
Are we?
Yes,
Sure.
we are now.
Now we're
Alright,
all
As
we
of
have-
the morning,
we
apparently.
have all
breakfast time.
gathered.
Back up to the room. Legend lore. Okay, cool.
All right. Let me pull
Somebody
up-
stormed somebody's rooms. I don't know who did what, but somebody did.
Mhm.
I don't like it worded that way.
Too bad.
All right. All right. Well, if we're gonna just dive into it, so in the morning while everyone's gathering for breakfast, Zophie is lighting incense and sets some ivory strips up as she is going to cast Legend Lore, asking for information on the gift granter from the Amber Temple known as Tenebros or Tenebros? Tenebros.
Tenebrous.
Giving
That guy.
as much information as I know before casting.
Okay. Let's just do this.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Yeah, that makes
Okay.
sense.
Yep. Bringing my other playlist up here.
Mm.
This one
Something
right
a bit
here.
more tense, I would have.
oh, that is ominous.
That's the
sounding.
wrong. That's hold
battle.
on.
That sounds like
Wrong
battle.
song in the playlist. Right
That was
playlist.
very ominous.
Wrong song.
Mm,
All right. So,
uh-huh.
okay. Can you boop legend lore in here so I can make sure that I give you the
Yeah.
information if you have it? Otherwise, I'll bring it up myself.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up now. I didn't have it at the ready for you since I blah.
Oh, okay.
Gave
I
you-
just did the same thing.
Gave you fair warning.
Yeah, you did. You did. I just want to make sure that I give you
Yep.
what it
Yep.
calls. Name of the person described. Okay.
Yep.
A brief summary of significant lore. Might consist of tales, forgotten stories, or secret lore never widely. If the thing you've named isn't of legendary importance, you gain no information. The more you already know, the more precise and detailed.
Yep, that's why I gave any information
Mhm.
I did have. Sometimes
which is-
there's a strategy to legend loring after you've legend lored because now you know no more information from the first legend lore.
I mean, we kind of did that in Tarandel.
yeah,
Technically.
Yeah.
it's a strategy.
So, what you learn
Mm.
is that Tenebrous is a shard of a greater individual.
Okay.
It is a
Mhm.
shard of power, of specifically divinity, of a greater individual that was split and severed from it and was then trapped in the Amber Temple while it was on its own quest to regain its power and rejoin itself to the greater entity, which name you do not know currently.
Okay.
The
Uh,
the being known as Tenebrous is ancient and would be described as evil.
mhm.
It makes its, or it attempts to regain its power by gathering followers to be able to basically ascend itself, to make itself powerful enough to be able to be recognized by the entity that it came from, in hopes of rejoining and becoming one and ascending to true godhood. That is what you gain currently.
Okay. I share this with the party minus the evil part.
You motherfucker.
What? I tell you everything except for one small part.
One little detail.
Yeah, little. A detail
Do
that
we
you wouldn't
believe
want
her?
Zila to
Because
know.
I feel like I would be
Yeah,
just naturally suspicious of
Yeah.
Sophie, even though I know she said she had promised she would tell us.
My question to you is, if Ghost had DM'd it to me instead, would you be questioning it?
Yes,
Okay, that's
Yes. But
100%.
I
Yeah.
feel like Zila's choosing to believe you just because you told her to trust you. It's a weird situation that I'm in because Zila doesn't trust whatever these gifts are,
fair. Right.
but she's choosing to trust you, so she's conflicted. Does that make sense? She believes you, but also doesn't.
Yeah. I mean, I'll make.
I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make a check because she's choosing to believe what you're saying.
Yeah.
She's just kind of.
You'll probably beat my check, so
I
like,
mean,
don't worry.
I'll make
but,
a
I mean,
roll for you. Don't say that. I have a +1. Yeah, no.
Oh, I win.
Yeah. So you pick up on the fact that maybe something was omitted, but you don't know what.
Okay, that's noted. I will note it down in my brain.
You feel like you might catch like a small like pause as she picks up like what she's saying that the others don't really bear mind to.
Or is choosing not to bear mind too.
Mm-hmm.
Right. If there's nothing else, you guys.
All right. So, now we know more about at least the one that gave me power. Although I think it's kind of part of a greater whole of all of them.
And you're certain it's not.
I don't feel like I want to worship them, if that's what you're thinking, since it tries to get
No.
followers.
I'm just. It's suspicious to me, that's all. I trust you, it's just. I still have a bad feeling. I don't know.
Do you think what you're doing is still worth it?
I feel like it is. I feel I need a lot more time before I'm gonna get anywhere. Let me do some math real quick. Times. No, divided by. Oh, well, that's easy math now that I think about it. Oh, before I mean, it's no secret that I've been working on something, but I think I need at least a 10-day worth before I'm gonna make any progress. It's gonna be a while. Like a long time, considering I only get to do like 2 to 4 hours at a sitting. It's going to take a while.
Erigen's GB is updated.
Oh, good.
That was fast.
Thank you. It looks good too.
It does.
Does.
Just give me time. It's gonna take a long time until I really know.
Maybe it'll go away.
Maybe.
Mine inheritance did.
Yeah, that's also possible.
Oh yeah, your eyes are better now, Herigen. They're back to normal. Mhm.
Yeah. I also can't see the true sight anymore.
No.
Yeah.
That was really
Cielo's looking at Zophie worried still.
helpful.
Yeah, it was helpful. Did you just roll that? No, never mind.
Oh, excuse me.
I
Okay, well, that's useful information.
Anyways, I have between the incense that I'm not used to and maybe 4 drinks was a mistake last night. I need some water.
I cut you off at 4.
Yeah. I'm gonna go downstairs and get some water.
All right.
Doot, doot,
Easy
doot,
enough.
doot, doot.
Easy enough to get water. That's nothing.
Yep.
Mikhail, you have
Yep.
that hangover drink that you know how to make?
Yeah.
It tastes awful, but it gets rid of it quickly. I'll stomach it.
Like a horrible concoction. If it's anyone
Zilla
wants
drinks
it.
it. Zilla drinks it and grimaces, but it's like, I'd rather do this.
There, that gets rid of yours. All right. Is there anything anybody else?
DM.
Yes.
Sergey, do you know anything about Tenebris?
No. I don't know anything about that.
All
To
right.
be honest, I'd never been up in that area, so I don't know anything about that.
Maybe I'm overthinking things again. All right. Thanks.
Sure thing.
I wouldn't have had any like religious knowledge on that by chance.
No, because
This is
this
probably
is
really ancient, I'd assume.
this is
Yeah.
ancient.
Figured I'd just ask just to make sure. Okay.
Yeah, this is really ancient.
Anyways, after drinking the terrible drink, but it does the job, Zila's gonna go downstairs and then get some breakfast.
It's less restoration, but just for hangovers is what it does.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
How are you
So
feeling, Sophie?
Fine. I just. God, that's. Oh, I can smell it on your breath. No. I hate that stuff he makes. I don't want it. I'll just deal with
At
it.
least we don't exactly exhale like everyone else.
I don't know, but whatever it is that he makes, it works. But God, it's awful. Oh.
I'm just saying.
No. I'll just deal with it for a little bit. It's fine.
DM,
yes.
would lesser restoration deal with hangover?
Technically, because I believe less restoration gets rid of the drunken status.
Yeah, it probably would.
All right, I'm
don't know.
asking
Lay on
if you
hands
allow
would,
it.
I
right?
would think. Yeah, I would think as long as it gets rid of the drunkenness, I would. Or drunk, I wouldn't see
Here's
why it
what
wouldn't get
lesser
rid of.
restoration does. It doesn't define drunkenness. I need your ruling on this.
I feel
Poisoned.
like I read where the. Yeah,
It's
but
not
drunk
being
is not
poisoned, I mean-
poisoned.
I mean, it is. It's literally a poison to humans. That's what it does.
Yeah, that's why I asked if we had advantage.
Advantage.
especially the hangover portion. It's I believe it's
Yeah,
carbon
I would say
monoxide
lesser.
buildup.
I'd say
Alright.
But
that'd
it
be-
says lay
I'd
on
say that would
hands
work.
and less restoration also cure it.
Yeah.
Who's speaking? But that's
Alright.
about it.
Yeah, lay on hands. I think would be able to
Oh,
as
that's a
well.
good
I'm not gonna
point.
do it, but I
So-
was just curious.
That's a good point. It's it is the reason that dwarves have poison resistance.
Yeah,
So
you are
Yeah.
technically correct.
we should have had advantage
is-
on the con save then.
Yeah.
But it's whatever at this point. It doesn't matter. Anyways, Zila
You guys
will,
are just real lightweights for your race.
we will
Yes.
Zila will sigh and go, well, this should work. And she will touch your shoulder and then cast Lesser Restoration.
What are you? Oh, that's so much better. I didn't have to eat that. Drink that. It's so chunky. Thank you. Thank you.
Mm.
Why is it so chunky?
You don't want to know.
I don't want to know. why
I
it's
I mean,
so
have you ever
I-
drank like the aloe vera drinks?
Spicy.
They're chunky.
I
don't
love
think I
aloe
have,
vera
no.
drinks. I also
Ew.
love boba. I also
hate-
love
I like
boba.
boba.
Okay.
That's fine.
I
I
like
love
boba.
the aloe vera.
I don't
love
like
the
aloe vera drinks.
I do. I
Now wanna
love
try one,
them,
'cause I
but
don't
you
know how it
can't
tastes,
drink.
I'm curious.
I
It's
will.
sweet.
Never
I
had one.
It's
will bring one to
sweet.
you next weekend.
Oh lord.
It's
Or no.
sweet and it's like. I will give you a heads up. The aloe part of it, it kind of has the texture of Jello, in my
That's fine.
opinion.
I'm okay with Jello.
That's my opinion on it, Ghost. It's
Yeah.
sweet. It's like the average aloe vera drink is grape flavored, so it's gonna taste like grape juice.
I don't know which
So-
one you've been drinking. That's not the ones that I've ever had.
Yes,
What-
it
okay,
is. The
I'm
clear
concerned
ones are
then.
grape flavored, whether you believe it or not. I've had so many, Ghost. I know this. Anyways, God, I lost my train of thought. All right, yeah,
It was chunky with
I-
the hangover cure, and I asked
Yeah.
why is it chunky, and Mikhail said you don't want to know. That's where we were at.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I've had worse in my life, technically speaking. It's unpleasant, but it does a good job. So
Well, thank you.
mhm.
All right. Well, Yeah.
Harrigan runs down the stairs and calls to the two of you. Hey, we should probably talk about our next destination, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Where are we going next? Well, I guess we have to go to.
I mean, we could
Mhm.
have discussed it over breakfast.
Right. Yeah.
But hangovers, so we didn't.
We can
Yeah.
move over to that table
No,
over
we
there if we
cannot.
want a little bit more privacy.
Yeah. Boop, 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 boop.
Alright. Nah, it's too. I'll go there. It's too scary. Table head scares me.
Yeah.
I'll go inside.
All right.
So what are we doing?
Well,
Are we
the
just
last
gonna
time
go
we
straight
made
to
the journey.
castle?
Mhm.
DM, can we get the map of Barovia?
Yes.
I still have it
Easy
open.
done.
We
on my
probably should go
side.
right to the castle. I do not want to delay things and cause another incident, like I said. So,
Yeah.
There's only one concern about the path going there and not having a quick transport there and back.
The windmill.
Yeah.
And before Zophie says it, I'm not trying to avoid it. It's just
on the way back, though, from the castle.
We could cut to
I
the
don't know if
woods.
we could avoid it.
But
Well,
maybe we
the
don't
last
want to avoid
time
this at the way back from the castle.
We could simply cut across again.
Yeah. We can cut through the woods. Especially, we're under protection right now. So,
We are under protection.
safer
I
right
than
now,
it
don't
would
know
be
if they
normally.
care
Safer.
about that. I don't know if they care about
That's what I'm
that,
saying.
Oh, I don't know if they
because
care,
The
but everything
woods.
else
Honest.
does care. So, you
The
know,
woods care.
the dire
So the
wolves
wolves
and the
and
other.
things won't
What
attack
I'm
us.
saying
know.
is we avoided them one time by doing the same thing. They're smart. They're going to try to just
That's a
because
good
Sergey
point.
just
fuck
because
with us.
Sergey is cutting off the connection mentally with her with me doesn't mean she hasn't been able to watch.
Well,
Rather her come out of her little house than we have to go there, and kill her there.
That's also
Here's my
true.
question,
that is true.
Zila. Do you
Mhm.
want to go to the windmill right now?
Just do it. Take care of it.
If I might put something out on the table, let's say we decide to walk by the old windmill and they attack us. At that point, it is what it is. We'll do our best and probably kill them. At that point, it looks to me like this is a bit of a straight shot, and we've got the protection from Strahd. It might even be faster.
It says
I feel like
Moors. Are the
It
Moors
is
bad?
Moors. It is.
I feel like Mikhail would have a good idea of what that area is like.
What's that area like, DM? Wet,
It is. Yeah.
Moors. That's wet,
need to-
isn't it?
Yeah. I
What a moor
personally need to
is?
refresh myself on what a moor is.
It's kind of wet.
Right?
It's
It's
kinda
like
muddy.
wet.
It's another wetland.
Yeah.
Not as wet as the
And
bogs, but
here's-
real
It's
wet.
not as
Here's-
it's sloshy, but not
Mm.
like as bad as the bogs.
Yeah.
Here's the other thing I'd like to point out. There's got to be a transition period between forest and wetland, and that is probably the best area to walk through because you have all of the vines of the trees still supporting the soil and soaking up that
Mhm.
moisture, but there's less of them because the moisture is so heavy in that area that it's killing off the majority of them.
Counterpoint.
So right
Counterpoint, this
down the
is-
sides of it.
Mhm.
Counterpoint, this is Barovia, and there are trees that are designed to handle wet, sloshy, weird ground
Yeah.
and can transition to normal. And the way the forests are of Barovia, they are thick.
Yes, and thick
so
trees with
that's
thick roots are really
I'm
good.
just saying
Mhm.
I'm
Two
just
things.
saying that the transition area may take place in the part of the forest we cannot be in. That's my point.
So a moor is apparently a large open area that is not hospitable to many plants. It's typically like what you would typically think of like a prairie almost, where it is just a large open area.
So, like,
Sworn there was some
just a
sloshy
step
moment.
up from complete desert.
pretty much.
Or like a tundra, but like not cold.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah, it's
I
not
mean,
quite
honestly,
desert, not
I-
quite tundra. It is
Hmm.
stuff that grows there, but it's like it's the stuff that can grow anywhere. It's
Mm.
brambles, it's thistles, it's thorns, it's
Sure.
non-fertile land.
So,
Two
with
things.
the question,
Mhm.
actually, go
things.
ahead.
It is not very nice to travel on the wars. We can do it, but it's not the best. Second thing, are we in that much of a rush?
I mean,
We
let's
got the
say
transport last time because we were very much slow rolling it, right? This time we are pretty
Mhm.
clearly heading in that direction. We just started way far away.
Yes.
True.
So I don't think we're going to get picked up unless we turn right around and start going somewhere else.
didn't
But
they
are we
pick
in
us
that
up,
much of a
like,
like we've got to get there like really quick? Like
didn't they pick us up like we were not very far from like
we were
the
in
road that
Valaki.
We
We
were
were in
just outside of
Valaki.
Valaki.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
like just
Yeah.
Oh, we got
outside of.
through this.
No,
we were
Oh.
like slow rolling it
We
before
were
then though.
just out
Oh.
of Palaki.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You know, ironically,
badly
we're
do we
almost
really
to the
want to have
same
this dinner?
place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were picked up just
Mhm.
outside Valaki, and then you were dumped off in the middle of Valaki.
hmm
Huh.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I
going
don't
all
want
the
to
way
have
back to
dinner,
the
but
wisdom
I do
check.
not
Do you
want
want-
them to be waiting for us
Oh
for
yes.
forever.
Yes.
Zila, do you want to go to the windmill right now?
I think with that check, I rolled it at advantage because I had a idea. She would go quiet and clench her fist and she needs to be dealt with. I get it. I just don't know if I don't know if I'm strong enough. I know you guys are, but she could use me against you, and I'm not. I don't want to hurt you. Any of you.
Okay. We don't have to go there. We can avoid it. If they come for us, we'll
Or at
deal
least
with it.
try to.
But
I
we don't
mean,
have to
yeah,
go towards
exactly.
them. We can walk. We can take the long way around.
I don't think they're going to leave the windmill. They might send things after us, but
Sure. Then we'll deal with that.
That's fine.
Whatever comes at us, we'll deal with. But we don't have to go seeking out things that we don't want to.
Okay.
So,
Sela will go quiet.
what are we
staring
gonna do
down
when we
at
get
her
to the
food.
castle?
I feel like
Just
we're going to have to just
eat
have the
dinner?
dinner. Like we aren't ready to do anything, are we?
I don't think so. But do we think there are options besides attacking? Maybe we could, I don't know, take a little look around.
Maybe.
Ask
I
Strahd
mean-
for a stroll. Yeah.
Tour.
If that model was to go by,
Mm-hmm.
I have a pretty good memory of what the layout is. At least what I explored.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we could find things or see things.
Do you think he's actually going to let us walk around like that?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
He's a
He
rich
has
guy with a
invited us.
giant house. He probably wants to show it off.
Maybe.
Hell,
We
maybe
had
it's
an escort
entertaining
walking
to him.
in and an escort walking out.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
We ask for
Yeah.
a tour. He's arrogant. I think we can take advantage. Is all I'm saying.
Zila will go quiet again.
We don't have to. It's just an option.
What would be the purpose of us doing that?
I don't know. Big house. Lots of places for secrets.
Mm-hmm. It's true. If we can figure out a way without getting ourselves locked up or murdered, sure.
I also think maybe we should put the things we've collected, hide them somehow.
I would agree with that.
I don't know if the two of us should go in wearing that sword on your hip. And this
I was going to hide
amulet
it anyway.
on my
Because I had
neck.
the same thought. Let's not bring this threatening object into his midst before we're ready to use it.
Zila puts up her hand. That's why I got these. I don't know what would happen if he found out about Sergey.
Mm.
Want to keep him safe too.
Oh.
That's also a good call, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that is.
I think he would fucking hate that.
I mean, at the very least, even if he knows about all of that, you know,
There's a high
Maybe it
likelihood he
looks-
does.
yeah, maybe it looks good to leave him behind for the moment.
Exactly. Even if he knows about them, it's polite to not be walking in wielding them. Or at least
Yeah.
a little bit non-threatening. I don't know. If we're not trying to attack, maybe we should make sure he doesn't want to attack us.
Yeah, I mean, we are kind of strolling into his home. He's,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Shit, has anyone else considered
Do
that
we
this
want
might
to
be some
just
kind of
leave
trap?
this city though, or do we want to be here for a few days to see what
Uh,
happens?
I'd rather not let him wait. I think the first time he did us a favor in his mind.
Yep.
If we
Yeah,
make
you're
him
right.
wait this time, it may not be as gentle.
I think.
Yeah, we should leave today. You're right.
Yeah, I think Zila's right.
Okay, well, that brings us back to Old Windmill. Are we cutting
I
across
think
this
we could go to
land?
the forest.
Yeah,
Or even
we're gonna
before that,
try
but you
and
know, yeah.
avoid it. I think.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And DM, how do I feel about just like cutting across even here?
I mean, like, yeah, like that would suck, but we could
I
do
mean,
it.
honestly, like that, yeah.
Like it wouldn't be
Um,
great, but considering like
Like, we could do it.
not having
yeah.
the wolves after us and stuff currently.
Yeah, it would be. It would save time. It's not the easiest terrain to traverse,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, it wouldn't be your first time walking through these woods, so
I think that's a good bet.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
just
it
that.
wouldn't be impossible.
I think it'd be best to avoid the windmill by as much mileage as possible.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Well, I'm okay with that. Let's do it.
Yeah.
mhm.
No,
Maybe. No. What?
No.
No.
I'm done running.
Oh,
Okay.
That was a quick turnaround.
Regardless,
can't-
I'm here for it. Let's.
I can't keep running from her.
okay.
Well,
Change of plans then.
Does
Well,
that mean we
So we
are
do it on the way.
actively investigating the old windmill along the way, or are we passing by, seeing what happens?
If we could draw them out, it would weaken all of them being together, right? Probably.
I don't know
you think
how
you
to
could
do that.
antagonize just one of them?
I tried that before, and that got Harrigan killed.
I would prefer that didn't happen.
yeah.
Who knows? Maybe Strahd will bring me back as a werewolf this time.
I don't know. The last time we fought
Wouldn't that
them,
be something?
we were
Ugh.
so much weaker and so much
Yeah.
less equipped.
I still tried to just get one, and all three appeared. They're not going to separate. They're too strong together. They know that.
So do we just take the fight to them?
She's going to be powerful in her own place.
Yes.
I don't know if there's a way to draw her out. At least, there could be a way to draw her out.
Oh.
But what I'm thinking of, if I were to try that, anyone on the inside might get hurt who are innocent and captured at the moment.
I could try to get them out.
She didn't see you while you were invisible that one time, did she?
Honestly, these lands, these people, I'm not sure. But I'm definitely more well equipped than I was before. And the other hag didn't notice me. That much was certain. I wasn't even invisible.
I think the one that we're about to deal with is more powerful than the previous one.
Maybe so.
That one was pretty old. Yeah.
A proposition here. What if we go straight to the castle? We take our shortcut here, right? When we're talking to Strahd, we might ask for any advice.
Do you honestly think he's going to give us advice on these
I
three?
feel like
He's
we already
allowed
asked
them
them
to
that when we were there
live.
last time.
He's allowed them to live on his land.
Everyone in Barovia
If
is
he
in his
actually,
domain.
if he was against them, he would have dealt with them himself.
Look, the way I see it, we're all playthings in this toy box of his. Maybe he wants to see conflict. The worst he says is no. At the best, we get some more information. I very
more
much
so
doubt
worried
there's
about-
any.
I'm worried about what we have to trade to get that information. I don't think he's going to give it to us for free.
Well, then we just don't trade anything, and we say never mind.
I think that's valid.
Also, have we seen like Van Richten at all? Side note, since we've been here,
Yeah, where the fuck did those two go?
where did they go?
Hmm.
I still have their head.
Actually,
Where
those
the fuck
two
is
would be
Esmeralda?
super useful for killing hags. We should see if they're available.
They said they'd help us out.
That's very true.
Well, they disappeared, DM. Where are they?
Hmm.
They don't love us anymore.
Maybe the Crawl Network has an idea. Hey,
They moved
barkeep,
on.
come over here, please. I got a question for you.
All right. They will. They'll come walking over. It's the husband of the couple. They do the morning shift. Opening and everything. What can I do for you? What do you
Any
need?
idea where Von Richten and... Oh shit, I forgot their name.
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda, thank you. Any idea where those two are?
I think the last I knew, they were going to go up north somewhere.
Wait
I think
a
they were
minute.
looking for somebody. I don't know who though.
Wait a hot second. Let me
Up
look at
north,
the world map.
where?
No,
There's nowhere
guys,
else to go up
their
north.
tower is to the north.
No, their towers to
No,
the
they're-
west.
Is
The
Yeah.
towers to the
Northwest.
west, the north. 10. That
Yeah, their
circle
tower
north
is right there.
where we found the one girl.
Oh, right.
What's
Yeah.
north?
The woods.
Just the Vlalich Woods?
Is valid.
It's Valid
Did they go
Wood.
fishing? Like what?
No, they went to go.
Let me tell you,
try
I
and-
remember being in that lake, and there was not a fish in sight.
They went to
At
At least
go.
not in an area.
I went to go find somebody that I guess has fought Strahd before or tried to. I don't know. If somebody powerful that they went to go try to track down. I haven't heard from them since then.
When
Any
was
of
when
that
was
sound familiar
that?
to me?
Okay. Mikhail, roll history at advantage because this
Oh.
is a.
I had already done it.
They
69.
probably.
Nice.
Nice.
Hmm.
Let's see.
Hmm.
Probably about no, not even a week ago. Couple of days.
Shit.
Oh.
That's
Okay.
awkward timing.
I think they were going. Yeah, they were going to go there, but I think they had to go make a stop somewhere first. That I don't know. But then they were going to go north through the woods to find somebody.
If
Not many places to make a stop.
Yeah, with the 9,
Mhm.
you've heard rumor of somebody living up there who's had an encounter with Strahd in the past. You don't know much more than that.
Okay.
I do believe that this has been mentioned before, what is up in that area.
One of
I
the
think
allies.
Octavio talked about it at one point. A rumor of something.
Oh.
Is it the rumor of the wacky person with the monkey? Originally with the monkey and then sold it to what's his name?
Oh God,
Oh,
Is
Oh.
the
I forgot
Yes.
about that.
Yeah, the wizard
Jeez.
or whatever he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blinsky, whatever his name was.
Well, that's who owns the monkey now, yes. But
Yeah.
Yeah, he bought it. Weirdo.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, I wish we could go and track them down, but I think that is foolish.
Would you be able to find them maybe and have them maybe follow us to that region for aid?
I can. If we wait
What?
here for a day, I can get in contact with them tomorrow.
We had somebody originally looking for them, but they haven't been able to find them.
Helpful.
Oh, that's good.
They headed towards some tower at a lake,
God damn it.
and then they started heading north, and then we just completely lost them.
well, that's always good.
It's a great sign.
Are you sure the spot above us wasn't the tower?
it wasn't.
Yes, that was
tower,
the spot where you rescued the drowning girl.
This over here, 10, is where the tower was.
So they were
Oh,
here,
that
and then they went
That's
lake.
somewhere
the
up here
Vistani
this
camp.
way.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
I have a
We
good
cannot
memory,
go back.
10.
We cannot wait for.
My character
because
does.
that
I
would take
don't.
Too long.
I know. Sophie would know.
Yes, 10 canoes just does not.
I don't have object permanence, but I have pretty good geographic sense.
That makes one of us.
Yeah. Well, also go figure. I know how to use
You're
a
a
map.
scout. I
Yeah.
would hope you know
I-
geographic
give me-
distances.
Give me a compass, a map, and a protractor, and I can go anywhere.
I would hope, considering that is your job.
Yeah. Well, it seems we don't know where those two are. I
We
don't
cannot
think.
go look for them right now because that is the opposite direction. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I understand not wanting to run, but maybe we should have all the resources we can get. before.
Yeah, if they said they were going to help us, I know I've been pretty worried about wanting to take care of them, Zila, but maybe we should wait till we have them, just to be safe.
What if we go to dinner? Sophie can do her spell, get in contact with them.
Yeah.
We can, plan a meetup and then storm the windmill.
Okay.
They could meet us on the way back. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they're on the way back right now.
Maybe.
Maybe. Unlikely,
If
but
we
maybe.
have to stop at Barovia Village really quick on the way back, we could always go.
Yeah, I mean, Barovia
Hey,
Village is right there, you
right
know?
there.
Could check in on your brother, Irina.
We could.
That is not the worst decision.
Although we should probably avoid the shop there.
At least that one shop. Yes.
Or Harrigan should stay invisible if we go near it.
I remember now. Oh.
That was like a little light bulb that just happened.
Ding.
Ding! Right!
Yeah.
Joey,
It's-
you're a
it's all right.
delight.
It's alright. If we go there, I become a wolf. I am pet wolf.
Is a wolf really the best choice?
Yeah, I
Maybe a
suppose you're right.
cat. Maybe a cat would be better. I don't know.
What about a bird? That would be nice.
Maybe a bird. I don't know. I just think a wolf is not the best choice.
No, probably not. Is
Mm.
it? That's probably fair.
I don't know. I think a little puppy suits him.
Head snaps?
I
The
think
fuck?
Zila would also look at you and be confused too. Like, what?
What?
Near.
Anyway, so.
Zila is legitimately confused. Like, wait, what does that mean?
Smile.
I'm just not unpacking that one. So, step 1, obviously leave Valaki. Step
We're
2,
leaving Volaki, yes.
avoid Old Windmill or
Go through the
Pursue.
forest, avoid them, wait till we have the others.
yes. Okay.
If they're not dead. If they're
that
dead,
is-
then I guess we go there anyway. But you know, we'll at least try to reach out to them, see if they're
Well,
still alive.
let's hope they're not dead.
Always a chance.
I liked that bard.
No, he would
Sophie
still be
doesn't.
around.
Fair.
One way or the other.
Well,
One lose unless they can. Esmeralda would be gone. Good for her.
All right. Well, then let's get going.
let's do it. And stands up from the table and starts walking.
All right.
Yep. Party
All
leaves the inn. Unless something happens.
We make progress.
And then we die.
And then we die. We go through the door and then suddenly
rocks
bam!
We
fall.
get darkly smoked
Rocks
by
fall.
a lightning rock ball.
Oh
All
god.
right,
A
you
story
guys-
meteor.
Lightning strikes, rocks fall, lava appears underneath our feet. We're dead.
Oh, man.
You guys begin to make your way.
And minute to rest destroys the town.
At this time of day, there's not a ton of people out and about yet. There's a number of older people walking around, like,
Hey, Dad,
Yeah.
are you gonna do the thing with Sophie? Everybody's shields for the day.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I already have the dock if I need. I mean, I
I'm
can.
just making sure that you're doing the same thing as usual.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Zila
Got
10,
it.
Darosta 14, Harrigan 15, Mikael 5. That's my typical.
Just
Um,
wanted to make sure.
Yep.
so, like I said, there's a number of older people walking through, like grandparents' age people. Because who else is up at the crack of dawn? And
The working class.
at least people willingly up at the crack of dawn. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
And you begin to kind of make your way out. Pretty much nothing is open yet. It's probably only like early 7 o'clock. You guys went to bed pretty early last night, all things considered. So you guys got a decent sleep and a decent early morning, so you were able to set off at a reasonable time. And you guys be able to make your way out of the city. So,
Okay. Don't forget your griffin, by the way, Sophie. It still exists.
It's with me.
Good. All right. That was more so for the
Um,
DM to remember to make sure to have Zarya with us.
yeah, the griffin's with you.
Oh gosh, yes.
Yeah.
It would not have fit inside the building.
Nope. It would have
Yep.
had to
In
stay
the stables.
outside.
Yeah, it would not fit through the building, so it was
Remind
not
me,
in there.
why
in
are
the
we
map with
worried
you.
about me being a wolf when that thing is walking around with us?
That's true. Yeah.
Ah.
Our whole entire party is just honestly terrifying. Like they won't. Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, as you're walking through town, you do scare an old man
Cool.
with your griffin.
Yeah, I'd probably scare him with, my skin too, but that's beside the point.
I mean, we've walked
Well,
through the
but
town
people have
before.
seen you
People
come and
haven't
go.
been terrifying.
A griffin's a bit of a different thing.
I mean, fair. But it's with us, so they learn. They'll learn slowly.
But you begin to make your way out. As you get to the gate, the guards open and allow you through with exasperated sighs.
I mean, if they don't, I just fly out. So, thanks, I guess.
Starts walking up wall.
Yeah, at this point, they're just like, whatever, this group.
Yep.
If it wasn't for the fact that you fought alongside them, saving the town, they'd be a little bit more aggressive, but,
It's a strange day when the most normal looking people is Zila and Rosta and Mikhail.
truly.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I try to at least make myself look kind of normally human, but it's still a little weird.
I'm
you know?
normal.
Mikhail
I
usually
can't-
looks
I
normal.
can't help it. They don't
Yeah,
like a
usually.
griffin.
So you begin to make your way. I need survival.
Yay.
Hey, Henderson, will you help me?
Of course.
Where exactly are you wanting to cut across?
I think here.
I think the idea was right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. On a 23, yeah, you'd be able to make your way there, and then you.
Yawning
Excuse me.
boy.
I am. You'll with a 23, I'll let you make it across that stretch.
Cool.
But that'll be all the farther you get during the day,
I
because
think
that is
Yeah, that's
difficult
fair.
to get through that
Thick.
forest,
Yeah.
Not bad though. Yeah.
even setting out early.
See, but now we are back on the road.
Yeah.
To camp. After Harrigan does another check.
Yep.
Yeah, that is a thing I have to do.
Uh-huh.
What is that? Oh, shit. My survival's looking pretty good now. Advantage. Survive. Or was it nature? Shit, I don't remember.
I think it was survival.
It's survival first.
Yeah.
Yep. That looks good. You find a good spot along the side that's a little bit off the beaten path, so you're not super noticeable. You guys can set up camp for the night. Any RP you guys want to do?
Well, I would like the camp map, please.
Okay, if there's RP, I'll do the camp map. But if there was not going to be RP,
I
was
would
not
like
gonna put the camp
RP,
map up.
please.
Okay, that's why I asked.
There's someone I want to talk to.
Can't imagine.
Okay.
Oh. Am I not?
I have to put everybody back on
Oh,
here.
okay.
Because you were
I was
all
I would like
moved
to
to the
request
other
maybe
map.
a quick bio break. For
Yes,
us.
please.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That works.
Because
Bio
I
break.
need
Is-
one.
Why is
What
Matt
else like that?
big goo?
I don't know, but while you get that ready, I need to take a bio break. So thank you. I was going to suggest the same thing.
Spoilers.
No more plotting the end of the world, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
damn.
We.
Mhm.
Yep.
Oh well,
Chat
then
can't
campaign
know.
over.
So many secrets.
Damn. Damn.
Anyways.
Yeah, anyways.
So watches.
Yeah.
I would like to take first watch with Mikhail.
You.
Ooh.
I am surprised. That's not who I was expecting. Wow.
I
Wow.
told you that Zila trusts. Well, she's choosing to believe you right
No, I
now.
was thinking Vasilka.
Yeah.
Anyways, I wasn't
Vasilka.
thinking me. But okay, cool. I
Not
go to
tonight.
sleep.
Oh,
Good night.
Interesting.
Honk
good
shoe.
night.
All
right.
Honk
Are we-
shoe.
I'm just gonna go stand over by.
Yeah, we are
Mikhail,
on
so
watch together.
Yeah, so that DM knows who's on watch.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good? Alright, great.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get our perceptions out of the way.
Yep.
Listening poorly. Oh, what the fuck?
Not
Oh,
as
it was a
poorly as
19.
me.
I
Yeah,
thought it was
really.
9. I misread that. That's why I was like, oh, I did that.
I suppose that makes sense. Zila is probably looking down the path towards the hags, not paying attention to literally anything else.
Sure, that makes sense.
Wait for the DM to acknowledge the 21.
I
Well,
did.
actually, technically, it's a
26.
26 right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I have
forgot
an
the 5.
11. Yeah.
Yep.
I forgot to add the 5 to mine. Anyways,
Nothing.
Cool.
You see or hear nothing.
great. So,
So,
I'm really bad at small talk. I usually just go straight to it. I'm sorry.
that's fine.
And don't take this weird. But
Okay.
you and Harrigan talked about things, yeah?
Oh, yeah, we worked it out.
Did it work out okay?
I think we're both happy with it.
This is really awkward for me to ask.
Okay.
All I know really about romance and things like that is from novels. And I think you know that those are highly dramatized in many ways.
Sure.
How did you guys know?
Oh, God. Oh, that's an interesting question for me,
I
who's
know.
also bad at this. I mean, what
I know
part?
it's an awkward question.
When I knew how I felt, or when I knew how he felt? Because the answer to that one is when he was mind controlled to say it in the middle of the room.
Yeah, that was yeah, that was really I don't think any of us saw that coming. And
Mm-mm.
I know I'm sorry on her behalf.
Look, it worked out.
I know those kinds of things should naturally happen.
I'm not gonna hold a grudge about it. I mean, to be frank, who knows how long it would have taken otherwise? Because I
fair.
didn't have any plans anytime soon.
It's just it's no secret.
Mhm.
I didn't have parents. I don't know what it looks like necessarily. And I've basically lived in fear of people my whole life.
Mhm.
But I like the idea of someday maybe, but I don't
That's nice.
know what
I
it
don't
feels like, I guess.
I don't think you should put pressure on yourself to know exactly the right thing to do, or what you are feeling at any particular moment. But I think you should try to be honest with people.
I mean, I've been upfront with everyone.
Or
As upfront as I can be.
that's not. I don't think you're not honest. I just mean, if you like someone, maybe you should do something about it. This is I'm clearly not taking this advice. I was for
Mm.
but I don't know. I'm also bad at this. I was sort of like a preteen, and then I was like with a bunch of wolves. Now I'm
That's
here.
kind of why I asked you how you knew. Out of everyone here,
It just sort of
we're-
happened. Like I don't know. And I woke up one day and I was like, oh shit. And then I tried to ignore it for a little while. That didn't go great.
was there anything in particular that really clued you in?
I think it just happened so gradually. I was already kind of in the middle of it before I knew I even started.
Then she kind of shakes her head and goes, thanks. I probably shouldn't even try to think about it for now.
Hey, look, we could die at any moment. Maybe now is the time.
Well, it's more so, as long as she's alive, I know that Zophie's in a really terrible position just because of her closeness with me. If I were close with someone like that,
Fair enough. Let's kill a hag, and then you can do whatever it is you want to do. Maybe.
thanks for entertaining my question. I know it was awkward, but out of everyone, I think you and I see eye to eye on things that others just don't quite get.
I hope any of that was helpful. I don't really know what I'm doing either. Can I spend the rest of watch trying to druidcraft?
I think Zila
Okay.
will watch you do this, like,
Go just finds like a little patch of dirt and it's just kind of repeatedly going.
Give me a caster check.
Ooh.
hey, oh.
Oh, it went pretty well.
Yeah, you get, some flowers start to bud, but
Yeah.
the land itself is not super hospitable,
Sure.
so
Takes
When
they
did
die
you learn to
relatively
do
quick. But
that?
you get them.
It worked. Herjin's been teaching me.
That explains the piles of flowers. I thought that was odd.
I'm figuring it out, I think. Slowly but surely. I'm gonna like try to focus on one and try to make it bloom.
Okay, I'll roll with the 17. I think you can, if you're focusing on just one, I think you
I'm
You
trying
can
to
make
make
it come to
flower.
bloom. It's not like the most extravagant, but it does bloom.
Yes.
That's pretty cool that he taught you that.
I can't believe I managed to do it. It's pretty crazy.
I'm happy for the two of you.
Thanks.
Sophie's been alluding to it for a while, but
Yeah, I've noticed she's awake a lot of the time when we do watch together.
It's crazy. What?
she is. She is.
At least a couple
Oh,
of times. I
I'm
think,
sorry. Are you checking?
I will actually check to see if you're awake right now. Yeah.
Probably
hold
should
on.
check to see if she's actually awake right now.
Okay, well, I mean, it doesn't matter. If you were to try to do a stealth, it would offset, so 13.
As far
Are
as
you
you're aware,
asleep?
she's asleep.
Okay. She seems like she's asleep right now.
Well, you're not Perogen.
You know, that does explain the one time that she was sleepy when we wanted.
Happens that often.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, for what?
For her shenanigans.
You don't have to apologize for her.
Kinda do.
Maybe a little.
Trying to keep... I'm trying to keep her safe, and... Not that this would put her in any danger. It's still... I'm trying to keep an eye on her. That's the RP that I had. Sorry to throw you on the
Oh, I wanted
spot,
to-
Megan.
Ah, good.
There's
So
a
maybe we all
reason
just
she
fucking know
chose
what
you.
Happened. It happened. It
Yeah.
happened.
There's a reason why she chose you out of everyone. You and her see eye to eye on so many things.
Bro, hell, don't know either. Okay.
Here you all waking up.
I'm gonna wake up Harrigan.
Okay.
I'm gonna wake up Zophie.
Oh,
morning.
great. Do I have to?
Yes, Zila wakes you up and goes,
Ah,
I think
Hey,
you owe Harrigan an apology.
I'm so tired. Can I take the last shift? I'm rolling persuasion.
Get up. Get
Please.
up. You got a nat 20 this, buddy. Nope. Get up.
Shit.
Oh, it's so close,
oh,
though.
that's your perception.
You gotta do this.
That
Come on.
make Can we roll that? Can I be proud of you?
No, you wake up. You'll be like, look, I made this.
I think you need
Oh my god,
to
this is
apologize to
amazing.
him because
2 moments having silence.
I'm going to tell
In
you,
your head, I don't wanna.
it worked out well in your head. It worked out well for them, but I think he deserves an apology. Kind of rushed things along. I don't quite understand this stuff that much, but I do understand that.
All right, I'll get up.
Zila gives you a smile, like a reassuring smile, and then goes to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I made this for you.
I love this so good. I can't believe you did it. Oh my god,
can't
this
either.
is amazing.
Isn't it crazy?
Oh, this is awesome. And he kind of like puts it in his like ear, kind of like not in his ear, but like
Adorable.
resting. Yeah.
He's like,
Okay, you get some sleep now.
good night.
I'll make sure nothing attacks us.
Okay, I trust you.
Survival checks. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Survivals?
Not survival,
Perception.
Perception checks. We have what, a plus?
Plus
Plus
5.
5.
Plus
Okay,
5.
so that gives me a total plus 6 with my stone.
God
Six,
damn,
seven.
Harrington.
Jesus. 37.
All right. Well, you got us.
That's how it
we got it
felt
covered.
with Nash towards the end, by the way. It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid, but it's great.
All right.
His rabbit eyes see all, even without true sight, he still has it.
Yeah. Yeah,
He's
really.
true sight. My one true love.
Ah,
You hear some random noises from the woods, probably animals. Otherwise, nothing.
bullshit. We look further into it.
Okay.
I mean, with a 32 perception,
I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
how confident are we that it's animals with his 32?
I mean, you're pretty confident. You know nothing's supposed to harm you while you're traveling.
I don't believe the hags would would follow that for a second. I'm sorry, I don't.
I don't think
Point
they
of
would-
note, you can't see past the dim light
Yeah,
of the
I'm-
campfire, so
I'm aware.
Uh,
Well,
Dark
dark vision, but
oh. Yeah,
but dark vision sees dim light as bright, but once you get out of dim light, it's dark, the same as everybody else.
dark
well,
vision.
well, yes, you see in the dark, it's just black and white out to
Black and
60
white.
Yeah.
feet. Yeah. The way you're phrasing it is weird.
Makes
Oh,
it seem
yeah.
like we would not be able to see. Period.
No, sorry, bad phrasing.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Hey, Zolfi, do you happen to hear that over there?
Yeah, let me grab the flashlight. I'm gonna grab the sun sword.
I don't think
I don't
you can
say a
actually
thing.
use it.
Use
Watch
the
this.
sword.
Oh
It's a
my
button, right?
god.
It's a button, right?
The sun sword.
Yes,
no,
it's a
command
button.
word.
Yes,
Okay.
it's a button. Go
Well-
ahead, press the button. Find out what pressing the button does.
I used to roast his hand to push the button.
It's not a button.
It's
Is it a button, DM?
There's no button.
Okay.
I was told it was a button.
I was told this was like a lightsaber.
It's a button.
I
No,
thought
it
it
is
was
not
a
like a
button.
It's
too.
magic.
Zila tried to activate it the first day, and it was explained to her as a button.
See? Aha.
So what happens when I feel like since DeRosa is effectively unconscious right now, it wouldn't
Mhm.
work.
It does not work.
Damn.
It's a bonus action, actually, specifically, but it doesn't really say how. Okay.
You cause it to spring into existence, is what it says. A bonus action of pure radiant, or cause a blade of pure radiance to spring into existence,
It
or
doesn't
make
say
it
it's
disappear.
a button, though.
Damn. Okay.
I just will it to exist, basically.
But
Anyways, does
specifically, the
Tarosa
blade
wake up?
remains active while the person
Oh,
attuned
okay.
is conscious and holding the weapon.
Well, I
Ah,
was
damn.
lied
That's
to.
also
I
true.
thought it was a button.
But even then, it would still need the person who's activating it needs to be conscious, dude.
I feel like it's more of a vibe I send out to the sword to be like, "Hey, sword, can I have some
Look,
sword?"
look,
Sword's like,
Exactly.
yeah, man.
I was under the
That's not a
impression.
button.
I was told it was a button. If I knew it wasn't a button, I wouldn't do
Okay.
that.
Even then, if it was a button, it was already explained because Zila wasn't attuned to it. She couldn't turn it on.
That's why. That's why.
Yeah,
you're
you
right.
can still
You're
try
right.
to use the bonus
No,
action.
you're right. But
But-
if it was it was explained previously as a button, I would have tried because there was a button and used the other person's hand to push it. If there's not a button, I
Yeah.
wouldn't do this.
I don't Unless Ghost is gonna add a magic button.
Yeah.
I don't think there is.
I don't remember saying there was a button. I could have. I'm not saying I didn't. I'm just saying I don't
swear there was a
remember saying
button.
it.
All right. Well,
I swear there was a button.
just-
Anyways.
okay. I thought there was, but there's not. So never mind.
Anyways.
Yeah. Anyways,
Oh, I have a question. Hold on. I gotta check something real quick.
yeah.
Nope. Hold on. I just gotta see if it has 120. Hold on.
Oh, the Griffin?
No, Griffin's only 60. Okay.
How powerful of a flashlight do you want?
Wow, what are you thinking?
A really powerful
no.
flashlight.
No, daylight. No, don't wake everyone up.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. But if I went off in that direction for an insane amount of feet, I could just light up the whole area and be like, "You motherfucker!
Yeah.
It was a deer or something." I don't know. Hopefully.
Go check it out, girl. And I'm gonna send the Griffin off.
She was
Okay.
never seen again.
To whatever direction it was. I commanded
It
to
has
go
dark vision?
investigate. It has 60 feet of dark vision. It
Okay.
is not assigned 60 feet of dark vision, but it has 60 feet of dark vision.
Yeah, it says 60 feet on his character sheet.
If I click the token, it's definitely not having dark vision.
No.
that
I
is
can fix
Definitely
that.
not 60 feet. Because if I click myself, I can see out to there.
Okay. I'll give it 60 feet. So it would be off to what is your left.
Give me an arrow. Give me a general sense.
There.
Hold on.
There.
That way.
Okay. I command it to go out and scree if it finds something.
Okay.
So 5, 10,
It's fine.
15, 20, 25,
It finds a
30,
rabbit.
35, 40, 40. Basically, it flies out to the edge of the map.
Yeah.
It needs to make a perception
It
check.
needs to make a perception.
Where do I find its sheet?
You just have to roll where it says skills, perception +5 on this sheet.
Okay, but where is its sheet? Where do I
here,
access
let me-
its sheet?
Right there.
Okay, perfect. Can I? Oh, sweet. I dragged it to my bar. I have it permanently now. Wonderful. Okay. Perception, which is wisdom based. So that's not. There we go. Great.
Doesn't see anything.
Cool.
Did
Thanks,
you click the
buddy.
right one? Perception +5, he said?
Yeah, it has a
it
+5
does
on
have a
its perception.
+5. Sorry, so that should have been,
So
4 more,
8.
so it's an 8.
8.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. Oh, hold on. The Griffin has advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight. It has keen sight.
There you go.
Oh shit.
Roll it again, buddy, and make sure you roll the correct
Let's
one.
go. Advantage. That helped.
That's
Oh
better.
yeah, dude.
It doesn't see anything.
Yeah, it rolled its passive. All right. Well, after going out, seeing nothing, it comes back after a little bit of time then.
All right.
Oh, unless you want to light up this forest.
What if we did this? How high can you count?
Pretty high.
Okay.
Why?
Maybe in the 5-minute range.
Why?
If I just envision, and if I find something, I get to a point where it's like, if I find something, I cast daylight, basically.
Okay. Sure.
This won't go wrong. Disappears.
I'm ready in action. If daylight is cast to shoot a creature that's not Harrigan.
I appreciate that. Advantage.
Okay.
Stealth.
Well,
Damn.
pair of
Double
sevens.
7. Double 7.
Fuck. Do I have an inspiration? No.
Sophie does.
I'm not using it on this.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm pretty damn stealthy.
Yeah, you do.
This is just Harrigan things at this point.
Oh, you know.
Hmm.
This is probably getting a little like as I'm walking through, right? Am I even doing like active checks? Dude, I have a passive of 24 perception.
Mhm.
I don't think I'm even active perceptioning. If I see something, my immediate action is fucking daylight.
All right.
And I waddle around, God knows where, off map for a bit.
Mhm.
Not any longer than a couple of minutes. Do I see anything?
No.
Motherfucker. We are alone. We're gonna get snuck
You're-
up on.
Pretty
All right.
confident there's nothing there.
I walk back. I don't announce my presence.
Okay. I'm still just looking out, waiting for a possible daylight spell. That's never gonna happen.
Yep.
What's your stealth? What'd you roll?
14.
My passive. I hear you walk back.
Yeah. Zila's got,
Uh.
or Sophie has
A 17 passive.
third highest. Yeah.
Yeah. You walk back and I'm like, oh, I guess you didn't find anything. Okay.
I imagine it would be somewhere like right about here. You hear me? I stop
Okay.
moving.
Yeah.
I don't say anything.
Motherfucker. You're gonna. All right.
It's a super stealth. Fuck. Honestly, I feel like I'm in danger.
No, he's gonna make me do this. I need to read the verbiage on this.
Oh no.
Cool. It doesn't state I need to see it. Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. I could cast Dispel Magic if I wanted. I'm not going to.
But if you don't know that there's a creature within the range, how can you cast it?
But I know because I made my
She
passive beats
knows.
his stealth. So I know there's a
Yeah.
creature within
Oh,
range.
okay. You're talking. Okay.
Yeah.
Harrigan.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is there another creature within range, sir? Sir, is there something in the woods that's invisible? Are you trying to
No,
tell
I
me
just thought you were
something?
going to try something that I was like, how would you know?
Yeah.
How would
Oh.
you know?
I'm concerned.
Anyways.
I feel like I'm in danger.
You know, I think I'm especially fucked. I think the bonus to the deal actually adds +5 anyway.
Anyways.
The moonlight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Technically, it adds +5 to both of you at this point. You'd
Yeah.
both be within it. So
She knows
Yeah.
where you are.
Yeah, but I
the
have to, like,
thing
walk
in the
into it before then.
distance.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
thing in
who
the
knows?
distance probably wouldn't know where you are unless they have a higher perception than 19.
Yeah. So I'm not going to, because you're trying to be a cheeky motherfucker. But whatever.
Yeah. I give it like actually 5 minutes, and then I'm like, yeah, fuck it. I thought I could like maybe, I don't know, fuck around with you, but yeah, whatever. So I didn't see anything, but I don't know. Should I just cast daylight and see what happens?
I don't think I want to light up half of the forest and let everything know we're here.
Yeah, that's probably fair. Especially when we don't actually know where it is.
Yeah, no.
Well, shit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna work on my thing.
I'm keeping the invisibility spell up for as long as it lasts, but in the meantime, I'm also keeping eyes and ears out for this.
Yep. I told Zila I would wake up. I never confirmed I would apologize. So I get what, 2 hours DM?
I'd say, yeah, roughly.
Okay. If Harrigan wasn't trying to, I was getting ready to, and then Harrigan tried to be a dick with invisibility, and that stopped me. Literally, I was about to when you walked back up
Yeah,
to me.
sure. Yeah,
legit-
sure. I believe it.
I
Sure.
know you don't fucking believe me, but he walked back up to me, and then when he decided to step back, it's like, okay, well now that ruined that in my head. So no apology tonight.
Damn.
Anyways, suffer.
Woe is me.
Yeah. I just work on my thing the rest of my shift.
All right.
I'm in danger.
Who y'all waking up next?
I kind of walk past Zila. Sorry. And I'll wake up Irina.
All right.
I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm going over, I wake up Durosta, and then I immediately walk over, and I'm like, hey, Vasilka, you should probably keep your eyes open too.
2 NPCs.
She will-
Smart.
No,
Hmm.
no,
Yeah.
no. And then I lay down right here.
All right.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, we heard something in that direction,
Oh,
and
yeah.
Was
be
there
careful.
anything there that you saw?
We didn't see
Didn't see it.
anything. We just heard something.
Oh, and for what it's worth, Vasilka has dark vision, doesn't she?
Yes.
Cool. I give dark vision to Irina
Ooh.
for what
Awesome.
it's worth.
That's worth a lot because she can't see past the. She can't see
see
at
shit.
all past the dim light if she doesn't
Um,
have it.
You know what? Fuck it. He's asleep. I'm giving him dark
I
vision
also
to
can't
him.
see shit.
Mikhail gets dark vision. Just in case.
Anyways, perception checks from everyone.
Suddenly.
Yep.
I can make out
So
every
10,
detail in my
19,
eyeball. What the?
16.
My dreams get rightly live.
Nothing happens during your watch.
Is that with the +5s?
Yeah, it's well,
Yeah.
no, theirs is not with it. So it's a 10, a 19,
I did not
and a
add a
16.
+5 into my prior 5 that I rolled total.
Damn.
No.
Nothing happens. Everybody's watching out, and nothing's happening.
I'm not gonna have a full rest. Let's go.
Is there anything you want to talk to them about at all, Deep?
I'll just put a quick comment out too. Irina, you didn't really say much when we were trying to figure out where we should go. Do you have any thoughts or opinions?
Is it weird to say no?
I mean, a bit. It's a bit dangerous to
It's
just wander
that-
into a hag hut or, a castle. with
True, but between the two of them, isn't either one all that much less dangerous?
Strahd. Probably not.
Both of them have killed members of other party. Both of them pose a threat to all of us. I feel like either choice we make, we're going to be in danger. So, I don't know if it necessarily matters which one we go to first.
Well, alright then.
Roll an insight on her,
Ooh.
if you'd like.
Good insight.
Yeah, this is pretty good.
Yeah.
She's gonna do this at disadvantage. Okay. While she's not like upset, she definitely is more like, lack of a better term, depressed. Like she is not doodling in her book. It's not, it seems like whatever is needing to happen, neither of them are great options. And it seems to be like it's like the realization's kind of hitting her of like, there's not a great way out of any of this at this point.
Hey, we will get past one of these two things soon at least, and then we can figure out the real plan.
True. But all we're doing at the one is momentarily, I can't say that word in that accent, delaying the inevitable. Eventually, we're going to have to fight him too.
Oh yes. If we want to get out of here, and at least make this place better, hopefully.
But the question becomes then, what becomes of here?
I'm not sure. Does anybody know the influence that he has and what would change in its entirety? Probably not.
If anybody did, it's nobody that's alive anymore.
I'm sure that's how he wants it to be.
He's been the ruler for over 700 years.
But I at least hope that there will be sunlight again. That will be a start.
True. But our lands here are so poor that even if we were to be out of this area, what would we ever do? We don't have anything to trade. We don't grow anything other than wine. these are things that, while I am not the Burgomaster, they are still things that I have to consider as a noble, and as the daughter of a former one, and sister of one.
I suppose we'd have to figure out a way to get things back into this land then, that were not available.
True. Right now, our only source of that is the Vistani, but the question remains of what happens with all of them, too. Right now, they're the only source of things coming in or leaving from here. While hopefully the mists will lift, there is no guarantee, and if Strahd is gone and the Vistani leave, this area will become a wasteland.
Well, if theoretically we can get out once he is no longer alive, then you might be able to as well.
Hopefully, but to my knowledge, nobody's ever defeated him, so
That is the question, isn't
who
it?
is to
Can we
say?
actually do that?
That is. She'll just kind of just look up and kind of gaze off into the distance, kind of seemingly lost in thought. And with that, morning will come,
Ooh.
and we will call the session here because Tin has to be up early.
I do. Thank you.
Can I ask?
You
Because there
may
may or
ask.
not be, there may or may not be a bet going on. Do I get anything in the book, or do I get a full rest?
You get a full rest.
Is there anything in the book?
No.
All right, 10, you win.
All right, let's go. Anyways, thank you. Thank you for confirming that.
I mean, I had to find out. So
Yeah.
It's worth. Yeah.
look,
I don't know how
I
comforting
know
that makes it for you, but you know.
it's fine.
Uh,
It's fine. I only made a Fey deal. That's all.
Yeah.
Anyways.
A favor at a time of my choosing.
Favor of his choosing. It was, if he's right, he gives me an inspiration for Aileen. If I'm right, if he's right, I owe him a favor.
Ah.
A redeemable favor at any time. So.
That's not gonna come back to bite you at all.
No.
Nah. It's fine. Spices things up. It's okay.
Yeah.
Next week, Thursday session.
Yeah.
Okay. That should be
All
fine.
Maybe.
right.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I still don't know.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
Find
right.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
find
maybe
out.
no
Job
session.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, hold on.
Yeah, it's either Thursday or none next week because Dee and I will be out of town.
You'll
Mm,
never get internet.
Well,
for 2
Yeah,
years
definitely
running a session.
not.
no.
So no Strahd next week.
Definitely not.
All right.
All right,
Okay.
So no Strahd next week. So
Okay.
Okay.
So plan
Like
for the 16th. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
GG's
Yeah.
all good session. The boyfriends finally had their kiss.
it
Let's
happened.
go.
Whoa.
Let's go.
God damn.
It finally happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my raid out.
Yep. So we're gonna go ahead and send the raid